What's going on, everybody? This is Mardo from Sigma Gaming, and today I want to talk about the new spoiler that was announced on Saturday. I'm not sure if it was during the stream for the German Cup. I could be butchering it. I'm not 100% sure if it was a German, but I believe it was overseas. I know for sure it was in the UK somewhere, so they had a tournament. I don't know who won. I didn't get a chance to see it. I was actually working Saturday. But yeah, they previewed the Bartz, and in my last video I was talking about the Bartz and how I really wanted to know what he did. I was super curious, and I was like, man, I hope he does something similar to the last Bartz that we got. I believe the Opus 4 Bartz, the one that if you have 5 or more jobs, you can attack twice per turn. So let me preview the Bartz and put it up here for you guys so you guys can see what it is. There we go. Now, unfortunately, this is the best picture quality I can find for the Bartz. That's the one that they have on Magnet. Shout out to Magnet. I always use their website to search cards and find out what cards do. But what I decided to do is that on Magnet they actually written down the effect so you can see exactly what the card does. So I copy that. I'm gonna put it out there so everyone can see it. Give me 1 second. There we go. So obviously, name is Bartz. He's a forward. Win 3 costs. So just like the other one, the 3 costs. This time around, he's a warrior light, which I found very interesting. Mostly he's like a freelancer, wanderer, but this time he's a warrior light. And being that he's a 3 cost and has the name warrior light, has job warrior light, means that the wool that they just gave us an ultimate art for, like the reprint, the promo, now works with this card. So not only can he reveal it from the top 5 cards of your deck and add it to your hand, when the wool is sent to the break zone, you can also put this Bartz in play, which is pretty cool. He's from Final Fantasy V, obviously, and now his is his effect text. When Bart enters the field, choose up to 2 Category 5 characters and activate them. So cards like Ranger, the standard unit, who's actually from Final Fantasy V, can be activated. I believe the Oracle backup can also be activated. Dorgan, I might be butchering the name, sorry if I'm butchering the name, can also be activated. So now you can attack with the Dorgan and activate the Dorgan. Like, this is pretty cool play. Or attack with Dorgan, play the Bartz. Now Dorgan gets activated, so next turn the opponent just tries to play something that's very oppressive, you can use the Dorgan to remove it from game. So a pretty cool combo with that. There's also, one of my teammates was telling me about, hey, you can put and play the Bartz, use Arc's effect to dull Arc, Bartz, and something else, and now Bartz chooses itself, because it doesn't say choose 2 dull Category 5, it just says to choose 2 Category 5 characters, period. So now you can actually activate the Bartz with the Arc combo, and now this Bartz is a 3 that can't be blocked by anything that's 3 or higher, so that's pretty cool. Kind of like Paul, the new Paul card that's in Opus 6. Now he has a special ability. Actually, he has 3 special abilities. First one is called Spellblade. If anybody plays League of Legends, Spellblade is actually a keyword that's in one of the items, like Trinity Force and some of the other ones, Bleach Bane, Iceborne Gauntlet. So that's pretty cool. I just find it funny. So first special, Spellblade, you can choose 1 forward, deal it 5k. It's not bad, pretty mediocre. but it can come in handy to deal with pesky cards like the Vikings that are lurking around. The second special is called Dual Wield. Until the end of the turn, Bart gains first strike, and Bart's power becomes 10k. So I think that's pretty interesting that his power becomes 10k. So it's not like it increases his power, so there's nifty things you can do with that. Like for example, if someone used like a reduce in power effect, you can use that and your guy becomes 10k and now it reduces from the 10k. I think it's pretty interesting, but I really like the first strike. I think the first strike's really good. So on the block, your opponent needs to always be wary that you can always use the dual wield special ability to make your guy a 10k and first strike. Now his last special ability is rapid fire. Again, it's just an S, so you just ditch a copy of yourself, so you don't have to worry about paying any CP. So until the end of the turn, Bart gains haste, brave. Bartz can attack 3 times this turn. You can only use this ability if Bartz uses Spellblade and Dual Wield. So you have to use your Spellblade and Dual Wield in order to use this third special, Rapid Fire. I don't know how practical that's going to be because you're going to need to have 3 Bartz in your hand. I mean, you don't need to have exactly 3 copies of Bartz. I mean, I know there are ways to go. I'm going to use Bart, discard him. Play. Can't think of the top of my head, but you can play a card that allows you to recover a character like Bartz back to your hand. Like Seraphy, one of them. You can play Seraphy, so you fix him back. There is Nephilia from Opus 6. Just put in play. You can choose 2 characters from your break zone, add them to your hand. So there are ways. You don't necessarily need to have 3 Bartz in your hand, but you need to be able to use his special ability 3 times in a turn. So it's not practical. So I don't know how good that's going to be. I mean, at this point, I kind of prefer the other Bartz, the freelancer Bartz that allows you to attack if you have 5 or more characters. I don't know, but I think the greatest thing about him, and what might be a deal breaker, is the fact that he's a warrior light. And so him having combos with the wool, I think it's going to be pretty cool, especially with Arc. So we'll see what happens for the most part. And then he's a 7k, so I mean off the back 7k, not terrible. He's a legend, so that's gonna suck for me because I don't want to buy so many boxes to try to pull this damn legend. But oh well. I think it's gonna be cool. I hope there are other cards in this set that allow you to do cool things with this Bartz. Maybe some more recycle from the break zone. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This is pretty much it, man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one. This is Mardo. Adios.